song. It's Kenny Soul.
Thank you very much, Reg. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to sing a little number called When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again.
Memories that linger in my heart, memories that make my heart grow cold. But someday we'll meet again, sweetheart, and my blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, when my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back in my arms to stay. The lips that used to thrill me so, your kisses were meant for only me. In my dreams they'll live again, sweetheart, but my golden moon is just a memory. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, when my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back in my arms to stay. The castles we built of dreams together were the sweetest stories ever told. Maybe we'll live them all again, and my blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, when my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back in my arms to stay.
Well, thank you very much there, Kenny Soul. And now it's my...
Reg, have you got your square dancing shoes on?
Then face your corner and do side do. Right shoulders round.
From Adelaide, square dance caller Colin Cuddles Huddleston, and with him your great friend Kenny Soul.
Remember the flask we used to have?
Ah, now Cuddles, did that hip flask there have something to do with Reg's first television show?
It certainly did, Roger. I'll tell him now.
I could tell him a few things I'm not game to tonight.
Well, let's hear his story
in Reg's
first.
Country in Western Hour, which ran for 8 years, I used to do the square dance calling and always had to have a flask because I liked to wet the throat before I went on, but only lemon squash, Roger, nothing else but lemon squash. Of course. And the band, of course, used to have a drink also. But someone got to it one night, they emptied the squash out and filled it with scotch.
I know who that was.
So what happens halfway through the show, Norm Kosh, our great banjo player, asked for a drink, but he used to always have a drink of squash. So he took the flask, and when it was half empty, he recovered, passed it along down the band. All the band had a drink, and when it got to Reg, it was empty. Reg took a sniff at it and was horrified. We nearly got thrown out of the studio, but the funny part about it was that the show that had to finish at 11 o'clock, the band finished at 1. You remember?
Well, that's a lovely story. Kenny Soul, you've travelled the country as a performer with Reg. Do things ever really go wrong on those long tours?
I think if I remember rightly, it was a long time ago, Reg thought I'd hitched the caravan up to the car. And I thought Reg had done it. So he says, right, we're all ready to roll. Jumps in the car, away we go, and about half a mile further on or so, we look around, there's no caravan. They come off the car, away she went.
We had a few things happen from time to time.
It was real good fun. Real good fun. That was
Well,
right.
gentlemen, before we go too far, would you care to sashay over to your seats? And thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Roger.
love you and I miss you, Dad. I'll see you again one day. Bye for now.
Reg Lindsay, this is your life.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Australia. Thank you.
Guests on this program are brought together by TAA.